Hello and welcome to my channel, Lucille Williams with Christian Talk. I'm really glad you're here today. As a relationship coach, I just had to weigh in on what happened on The Bachelorette this season. Oh my goodness, it was awesome. It was awesome. It was epic. I mean, a guy that she sent home and said, goodbye, don't want you here, shows up and gets in line with the other guys, even though he'd already been sent home. He got in line for the rose ceremony, for those of you who watch the show. It was awesome. It was so amazing. It was like, are you kidding me? Why would you do that? Why would you do that? She already sent you home, dude, and you show up anyway, and you get in line. All the other guys are like, what is going on? Then she gets in a big fight with them. The other guys have to like stand up for her. I mean, it was amazing. It was great TV. It was great TV. But let's talk about this a little bit. Let's unpack it a little bit. She had a conversation with him, and she didn't like what he said. He didn't like what she said. He kept changing what he was saying. He was saying something and then he would twist it around, and he just kept trying to tell her what he thought she wanted to hear. But anyway, she ended up saying, you know what? I don't want this relationship anymore. I want you to go. And initially, he wouldn't leave. He's like, no, I want to talk to you first. I need to talk to you. Stay here. I need to talk to you. And she's like, no, get out of here. And he wouldn't leave. Like initially, he wouldn't even leave when she said, I'm done with this relationship. And then as they walked out, he just kept talking and he kept saying things. And even as he got in the car to leave, like you knew the guy wasn't done. You knew the guy wasn't done. And then Luke P, he shows up at the rose ceremony. It was like, what is happening? This is unbelievable. This is so funny. So, and he won't leave. And now she has this conversation with him about, why are you here? You need to go. You're not supposed to be here. Well, in the end, he finally left. Of course, I'm sure the show was ready to call in security because it looked like someone was going to hit somebody else. And the thing is, sometimes we as women, we will put up with a lot of crap that we should not be putting up with. If you're in a relationship and you're telling a guy no, you don't want to talk, or you want him to leave and he's not listening to you, that's a really bad sign. That's a really, really bad sign. If you say, I don't want to talk about this, their response should be, I understand. If you change your mind, let me know. If you ask them to leave and they don't leave, that's not good. That is not good. That's not the kind of relationship that you want to be in. A relationship that honors you and honors God is one that we explain what we need from a person we're dating or our partner or our spouse, and they respond and they respect what you have to say, and then they honor it. They shouldn't try to change your mind. When you say, I don't want to talk about it, they shouldn't try to change your mind. When you say, I want you to leave, they shouldn't stick around and try to explain why they shouldn't leave. That is not okay. Ladies, that is a sign that you could be heading into an abusive relationship where this person will be very controlling. A lot of times we get into relationships and initially it's just fireworks. It's amazing and we just love being with them. And then it turns into being obsessed with each other, and we're on the phone and we're texting all the time, and we want to tell them everything. We want them everywhere, and we want them to be involved with everything we're doing. And as that happens, we think, oh, this is great. This is so wonderful. But oftentimes that is the beginning of really bad relationships, because if they're not having the life that they normally had without you in it, and then suddenly you're inserted and you just become everything to them, that could be a sign that this person is very controlling. And when someone starts displaying to you that they are controlling and they don't respect your boundaries and they don't honor and respect you and they don't listen to what you say, and when you ask for something, they don't do it and they try to convince you otherwise, that should tell you that maybe it's time to end that relationship. And that's exactly what this young lady did. Hannah said, that's it. Get out of here. I don't want you here. The other guys came around. They put pressure on the guy, and finally he left. I mean, this poor young man, he definitely has a lot to learn. I mean, we all need to grow in different areas. I need to grow in different areas. I'm sure you need to grow in different areas. And hopefully he will look at this and say, this is not an honorable way to treat a woman, not an honorable way to treat anyone, actually, anyone. So that's it for today. Please hit like, hit subscribe, and I have a couple of books. Check them out, From Me to We, and also The Intimacy You Crave, straight talk about sex and pancakes. So go pick up a copy, and until next time, always choose love, because love never fails.